Well, hello, everybody. We are here tonight with John and Kristi Oakey from Omaha, Nebraska, and we're here with Danielle from just outside of Denver, Colorado. These two individuals are one couple, and Danielle, they have joined Partner Co. and they are building their future from home. John and Kristi actually started very part time when John and Kristi were actually on a cruise a few years back. They were exposed to this opportunity. And at the time, John, you were running the morning show for Omaha, Nebraska. So you were that guy that all of us watch in our hometowns. And Kristi, you have your own home health facility that you run. Y'all have raised two children. You have four children that you've adopted that you're raising now. And so you are a very busy couple. But if y'all don't mind, will you guys share, like, why would you take the time? If, by the way, if you're looking at this for the first time, it's definitely going to be worth your time. And we appreciate you giving whoever asked you to look at this the time of the day. But I think if you'll give this an open mind, it has a chance to completely change your life. So, John, you had one of those, quote, really good jobs that all of us think that we all might want to be you one day because you were that famous guy on TV. So what lured you into this home-based business world, and now you're full-time at it? You actually resigned from the TV station there in Omaha, Nebraska.
Yeah, I retired. I was there 27 years. I was in the industry for over 30 years. But doing mornings for 21 years, waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning was just draining on me and my just physical state and lack of sleep and just mental. I was like happy John in the morning, then grumpy dad in the evening. And so we had talked a while because we've been doing this for part time for a while about getting to the point where I could retire and just focus on this full time. And that happened almost 3 years ago, 2.5 years, 2 and 3/4 years ago. So we finally made it happen. It's been the best change. I don't miss getting up at 2 o'clock in the morning. You miss people and stuff, but I don't miss the gig at all. And the best part about this is we're actually helping people, right? I didn't always feel like I was helping people. Sure, I was getting their day off to a good start and let them know what's kind of going on and what to expect for the day. But this industry has really helped us help people, whether it's helping them with their life change, with lifestyle and weight and health, or make some extra money. So it's been truly rewarding.
So, Kristi, y'all have won. You actually were on a cruise that you paid for when someone exposed you to our business one night, I think on a dance floor. But since then, you've been traveling the world for free because you're able to win a couple of free vacations a year in your home-based business.
It's absolutely awesome. We didn't need this business in the beginning. We definitely we need it and we love it so much because it gives you so much satisfaction helping people. But yeah, we were introduced to this and we hardly traveled before. It took everything we had to save money to go on a trip. You know what I'm saying? And it was just once a year.
And
Now
usually,
we travel all over.
usually it was in a car.
Yeah, usually it's in a car. So yeah, we travel all over now. This business has helped us just see and meet so many people. We love it.
And our company, what we do is we offer some of the highest quality nutrition around the world. You're about to see this is a global opportunity from home through social media, through Zooms, through videos, through YouTube videos like you're just watching, a chance to build an income that allows you to get out of debt, that allows you to pay kids college funds without having to take out a bunch of student loans, allows you to show up for retirement. And, John, like in your case, maybe looking for a career change. Some of us love what we do, but after 27 years of anything, maybe you want to do something different, like not wake up at 2:30 a.m. 5 days a week and be able to sleep in every now and then to 9 o'clock. But you also use the product. So your physical transformation here is mind boggling.
Well, thanks. I have some work to do, Todd. I appreciate it. But yes, we did a challenge just recently in June, and in 28 days, lost 17 pounds. Still, still a work in progress, right? So, still some ways to go. But I feel so much better, and I am a sugar addict. And so the thing about the drops for me is it really has helped curb that sugar craving, which I didn't think was ever going to really happen, because I love sugar. And so my wife, meanwhile, Chrissy's killing it. Look at that. 45 pounds, 6 months. She's doing outstanding.
So I think the question that, when a person looks at the first time is, who doesn't want better finances, more income coming to their house, and better physical health, feeling better, more energy, lose weight, smaller clothes, feeding better, that summer body that we all want? Like the only reason a person would not be interested in this is just fear or maybe skepticism. So hopefully over the next 10 minutes as you watch this, we'll walk away some of the fear and we will address some of the skepticism and help you overcome that and get you on your journey, just like John and Kristi. And, Danielle just joined y'all out in Colorado. Danielle, I think, has been with the company now maybe 3 or 4 months. She's rising like a superstar. But Danielle, I think that your husband was maybe in an accident and you got into this industry in the home-based business world, maybe more out of need than maybe want to. And I say a lot of us join this industry out of need more than want to.
Yeah, most definitely. So it's been 3.5 years and my husband became disabled. And it was kind of interesting how it just landed in my lap to become a part of this industry. But whenever I found Partner Co., I spoke to my husband about it and we prayed on it. And what really prompted us was just the actual support of the products and how the products work, right? So, like you said, I've been doing this 3 months now, and it has been absolutely life-changing for me and also for my family. And we have absolutely loved it so much. And like Kristi and John said, it has been a blessing to us as well. And I don't have anything bad to say. I loved telling everybody about this.
So Danielle, you still have a full-time job also?
I do have a full-time job, and that's what's really unique about this is it's duplicatable. We have all the system is just built and it's incredible how it works. So if you just follow the system, it works. My first month I made $10,000 and it has only gotten better and better. And it's only because I apply myself and I really just put it's all about the way you think. You can't think negative. You have to think positive. What you put in is what you get out. You can't post and pray. I'm not one to believe and do that. And I'm not one with excuses. So even though I do work, my job is very, very busy, my full-time job, but I do believe in this. I believe in the products. And with the right mindset, it has blessed me and my family.
And then one last question. We're going to show everybody how it works for you and Kristi. But Kristi, you're still working also in your home home healthcare business. So how much time do y'all think you give this business and how do you manage that?
There's a lot of juggling parts here. And when you're working full time, it's super hard. I'm here to say for the past 3 weeks, I think I'm retired a little bit. I have found someone to run my company. But you guys, in the process of this, you're juggling and juggling and juggling and trying to make it all work, but it's so worth it in the end. And so when you get busy trying to space the time for this and that, you just got to be super diligent in it, super consistent, and then not get caught up in the day-to-day things and you're just like, hey, this is what we're doing. We're doing this for 2 hours. We're doing this for 2 hours. We're going back to 2 hours. You just have to be super consistent. I love it.
And Danielle, how about you? How do you manage everything with the family?
So I'm all about.
One of you guys got to turn it off.
John, you might have to mute us. I gave
I'm
you all the
working on it.
control.
I was listening to the same thing back there.
Working on it.
That's okay.
You know what?
Yeah,
Also, Danielle, I know you're getting ready to say something, but you know what? Here's the thing. We're partners. That's what Partner Co is all about. And so when she is unable to do something, we're the partner. She calls us and we help her do it. And vice versa. If I needed her to be on this call tonight, and so we do this partnership thing that just works. I did a 3-way for her just right before the call. Yeah. This is how we work our business. We work it together and we are in partner. That's what Partner Co is all about. So go ahead, Danielle.
Yep.
Yeah, it's all about communication, right? But it's also about being organized, using your calendar and time spacing it out. So getting on those IPA calls, I hear people say all the time, I have to work. Well, I was the same way when I started, and now I time block myself out. So I'm making sure I'm getting on those IPAs to get that positive energy and to help me to utilize the tools that we learn every single morning to grow within this business. So instead of excuses, you find ways. So to answer your question, it's all about utilizing your calendar and time spacing it out so that you're not all over the place and thinking overwhelming, and it just runs so smooth when you stay organized and utilizing your calendar and time slotting.
Yeah. So what she just mentioned, the IPA call, if you're looking at this for the first time, 5 days a week in the morning time at 10:15 Eastern time, there's about a 45-minute call where about 500 people show up and people share what they did yesterday that worked in their home-based business, what they did on social media, what they said to somebody, how the transformations occurred, you name it. So what we're going to do is we're going to give you the bird's eye view, like a 4-minute look at this, and then we'll tie it all together at the end with the system coming back to Danielle and John and Kristi. So the company name that you're looking at is called Partner.co. It is a global company. So literally, you pay $30 one time, $37.95 if you're looking at this in Canada, one time, and you get an app on your phone and an online presence. And literally by clicking a flag, you can build out your business anywhere in the world. We've been in business for about 2.5 years. We launched February of 2023. Those are the two owners. We're about a $300 million company with zero debt. And Business from Home magazine has us ranked #1 in the world in momentum and our compensation plan. Now, you ask what we do. We have close to 100 products. Things for inflammation, for energy, for gut health, for weight loss, for hormonal balance. You name it, we have it. The products are some of the best in the world. That is a given. You'll see the testimonials as we go through this. Our signature product is our Body Balance and Drops. They are got a clinical study on them showing that women that use them correctly and follow the directions will lose about 1/2 pound a day. That's what happened in the clinical study. Men lost 3/4 pound a day. And going back to John, and by the way, it comes with a direction booklet. We eat from an approved food list. We don't count calories. We've got all kind of great recipe books. But John and Kristi, you guys, look at your transformation. You know, you put the drops underneath your tongue 3 times a day. You ate from the list. How hard was it?
You know, it's not hard. It's about being disciplined, and it's about not giving in. The drops really help with not giving in. I mean, I call them liquid discipline. They discipline you not to overeat and not to cheat. However, you have to do your part. And so when I say how difficult it was, it's a mindset, but it is also use the products in the way that they are supposed to use. Don't use it to cheat with, use it to work with the food list.
And Danielle, you know, everybody doesn't want to lose weight. I don't think you probably joined this company for weight loss. What are your favorite products and what's occurred in your body?
Oh my goodness, it's been incredible. So I have absolutely loved MOA because of all the superfoods, and I love to work out. So I use MOA, Noni. I have transferred over to the vitamins. My absolute favorite is the Noni and the MOA because it has transformed my body to be more lean, and I just feel like I recover. A lot of times when I go to the gym, everybody's super sore, and I do classes, right? So I see the same people all the time, and they're always sore, and I am never, ever sore anymore. And so that's what I absolutely love about the products, that they actually work and they really do turn over your cells and your muscles. They help you gain muscle. It's everything about it. And I also take the Renew. I love the Renew as well.
And we're not going to go into all of those products, but what you can do is the person that asks you to look at this video, they'll send you videos on Renew, which raises your human growth hormone. And then MOA and Noni that Danielle mentioned, they're some of the best superfoods in the world that address inflammation, healing, energy, sleep. Danielle, they're my favorite too, by far.
Yeah.
Kristi, this is a doctor you met on an airplane one morning, and you just kind of shared with him and his wife sitting there waiting to board the plane. And lo and behold, not only did he get involved, he got his whole family involved and now sells these products in his practice.
I know. It's amazing to see the transition of how by just caring enough and sharing what it can do. And I just look at that. That's his daughter.
And the big thing too with Dr. Jacobson is that he did not want to do the shot. He was against the shot, so he was looking for an alternative. And when he heard us talking about the drop, that intrigued him.
That intrigued him. Wow, this is Chad. He again is a business owner, but was very unhealthy. He's lost almost 100 pounds. His wife has lost 75. They started a year ago with us. It is amazing. Andy, she lives in Iowa. She, look at these, you guys, they are just evolving. They are melting. Look at this. I love everyone that we've introduced this to.
All ages, right?
All
Brianna's a
ages.
mom. Look in the face. You see it really in the face for a lot of people. Look at Karma. Karma's aging backwards.
Yeah.
Again, the face telling the story here with the drops.
She doesn't look like the same person.
No.
No. And
this is our newest product. It really boosts the metabolism, boosts energy, gives a lot of people mental clarity, but it really targets fat. This lady is actually 40 years old. She runs a CrossFit gym, but the reason her picture's up is she says her abs are better today at 40 than at any point in her entire lifetime, and nothing changed. She was already working out. She was already eating perfect. She's done it her whole life. It was just this targeting that fat. It's a very inexpensive add-on to the drops that really accelerate it. Did both of y'all use this product in that transformation we saw?
Absolutely. I use it every day. And I was on the beta study before, and in 30 days, I was able to, where I couldn't even button these pair of jeans or get the zipper at all. Within 30 days, I was able to get into those jeans, button them up. They felt great.
Okay, so here's how it works. The way the model works for you to be able to start creating income from home is you're going to buy your global virtual franchise. It's nothing more than a global virtual nutrition store that you can also franchise out and get an override commission on sales of other franchise owners. But you pay your $30 one time, you get a replicated website, you get a back office, you get your partner code share app, you just get a number of things. The main thing you're going to get is the support of whoever sent you this video and probably some other people you have not met yet. But once you pay that, you then need to qualify your business with at least 200 points of product ordered one time. That's what we call activating your business. And then you, as quickly as possible, want to get to what we call top pay. And what that's going to do is basically double all upfront money to 30%. You'll understand that thoroughly when you see the pay plan. But Danielle, John, and Kristi, I know y'all are at top pay now, and it's really important people get there pretty timely.
Yeah, I came in top pay. I have the mentality, and not everybody can do that, but I want you to understand something. If I was going to spend my wheels owning and taking care of clients and employees and all of those things, and John was gone all the time, I was going to come in at top pay because I'm spinning my wheels doing this. I want to do it and get the top pay. I don't want when you come in at the lower level, which there's people that come in at all levels, I make 50% more on that ultimate. So it was worth my time to do that.
Yeah, and so the 4-pack, you can, by the way, we have 100 products. As you just heard Danielle mention, you may want the superfood drinks, you may want other things, but if you want to use our social media system, and you're really here, and this presentation is less about the product and more about the business, then our body balance drop system is just phenomenal. And you're going to see exactly how that works. You can start with a 4-pack. We're going to give you a system on social media that will sell these drops for you. And when you sell the first 3 boxes, if you come in at that basic starting point, you'll have all of your money back, and you'll actually be taking your box of drops for free. You can upgrade and do a 10-pack. The bulk purchasing really lowers the cost. These products, as you can see, retail at $176. And if you just sold them at $167 and gave your customers a $10 discount, you make about $700 on every 10 boxes you sell. And then if you want to come in at top pay or upgrade to it, you get a 30-pack. And when you move all 30 at $167, you'll have $2,700 profit. And Danielle, you had mentioned, and by the way, we've got to give a disclaimer because everybody's success is not the same. This is a business, not a place of employment. So there's no guarantee of anything. But you did mention that you made about $10,000 your first month. Were you using the social media system we're about to share? Is that how you did that?
That's exactly how I did it. And I didn't change anything. If you stick to it, it works.
So you downloaded the Boards app on your phone.
Yep.
And then John and Kristi, I guess, sent you over our system and you just uploaded that.
Yep.
And then tell us what you did from there to create $10,000.
Yeah, so what's really important is you change your Facebook to a professional mode. And whenever you do that, you can schedule them. So if you're a busy schedule like a lot of us have, then if you just schedule the post out, but what I cannot stress more than anything is following up and using the following up scripts that they have in Boards for you to utilize because they work. So follow up is super, super, super important. And not only one time, but follow up a 3rd time and just really staying and talking to them, working with them and letting them know like that you're real.
Yeah. So if you're looking at this the first time, the person that shoots this video, they're going to take their time with you. They're going to help you download this app for free. We're going to upload our system for free. They're going to give you every post. They're already pre-written out. We share each other's pictures. It's just all of us. It's not even company pictures. It's just all of us sharing in this opportunity. And then the second thing we do is we build a global team of people doing the same thing. So I'm assuming, Danielle, after you started selling Body Balance and Drops, some of those people became brand partners with you and started selling also?
Yes, you're exactly right. So I have a 6-foot rule. I tell everybody about this business because it's not only been a blessing to me, but I'm blessing all those that are actually using the drops as well. So when they're using the drops, I like to tell them about their business and that they can be a product of the product and sell it as well. And that's what I love about it. It's just getting the word out, helping other people, blessing them.
And you're going to make money 8 different ways from your home-based business at Partner Co. The retail sales, that's just you posting. You'll collect the money in your Venmo, or you can use one of our what we call smart links and let the company ship, bill, collect, and pay you every Friday your retail profit. And then from there, you're going to get all kind of team commissions, global bonus pools, bonus savings bonus, free trips, you name it. So John and Kristi, y'all been here a little bit longer than Danielle. You've had some time for your business to mature. I think y'all were sharing that you've had dozens of new brand partners join your organization just in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, I think in the last 4 weeks, we're probably close to 100, over 100 people have joined. And again, it's having people like Danielle who are out there, right? We got some go-getters who are out there really utilizing social media, utilizing the system of growth, and then expanding on it. So what does that mean? It means they're not just posting 9 and 3, right? They're posting throughout the day too. You've got to share your life. You got to share your lifestyle. You got to share other things that are going on. Show your perks, things that are happening with you and with the drops, besides just the 9 and 3s. And that's why they're having so much success. And as you build that team, right, then everyone, we benefit from that as well. Because like Danielle, for instance, we did not recruit Danielle. Danielle is actually 4 generations deep from us. So someone else 3 levels deep who actually found Danielle. But because of the way we work as a team and in our culture of the business,
we work with everybody.
We work with everybody. We want even the lower generations to benefit and have the support that they need. So that's why it works. And that's how you grow a team, is by not just always focusing on people who you sponsor, but also digging deep into those people as well.
So, if you're using our system, when you sell 30 boxes, you would have sold your way to Ultimate. You'll make approximately $3,000 for being at top pay. And what that simply means is you're going to make 30% on anybody or any brand partner that you personally enroll and get started with their virtual franchise the first 4 Fridays they're in the business. And then you're going to start building, as John and Kristi just said, teams of people selling these products around the world. We call it legs. You can call it 3 different teams, but you're going to be paid on every team, every leg. But in what we call the base pay, you're going to get paid 15% of every leg anywhere in the world it grows. Just like John and Kristi said, somebody got somebody who finally got Danielle, and then Danielle's exploded. So wherever it goes, it's 15% unlimited. And this is not a pay plan training. We've got videos for that. So if you want to really learn it, you'll be able to. Just a snapshot look. And then John and Kristi, you guys have already gotten your savings bonus. What that means is that when you start making at least $250 a week here in base pay, the company will start matching 15% into a savings account. You'll see it grow every time you log into your app or your back office. And when that savings account hits 10,000, that next Friday, you'll get an extra $10,000 on your paycheck. Y'all were a high income couple already, but nobody will turn down an extra $10,000 on a Friday.
No. Heck no. You guys keep an eye on your base commission. You got to get $250 for it to match, and there's cap, I think, at $2,000. So keep an eye on it. It totally, in the beginning, we didn't realize it. We did not realize it, but here we are.
And the thing too is, once you get to 10,000, it doesn't go away.
Yeah.
Then you get it once a month. You earn base commissions or savings bonus off your base commissions for the month. So you continue to get once a month, get a check, not $10,000, but you're going to get something, which is pretty nice.
It's so fun.
And then the last piece of the pay plan I want to mention, you mentioned generations just now with Danielle, but anybody that you sponsor as a virtual global franchise owner, just like you, they'll land on what's called your first generation. And when they start getting their base paycheck every Friday on what they build, the company's going to match 15% into your check as long as you're ultimate and qualified. The ultimate position unlocks the first 3 generations for life. So if you sign up somebody and one day they created $1 million of income for the year in base pay, you'd be matched $150,000. But also if they created $1 of pay, you'd be matched 15 cents. It's a 15% match with no minimum, no maximum, no cutoff, no what we call breakaway. It's just there for life. You can sponsor 100 people if you want to. Who doesn't want 15% match on 100 people out there making money? And then when they sign up people, second generation, 10%, and then 5% you can see there goes through 7 generations. And then we have these free trips. And John and Kristi, y'all have won a bunch. And Danielle, I think you maybe have already won the next one coming up, or you're definitely going to with what's going on in your business.
Yeah, she's already said she's not missing out. So we were at the Dominican in May. We were in the Bahamas the year before, and it's great. And the thing is, you earn points by growing your business. So grow your business. You get some stuff called lifestyle reward credits, and those credits turn into these trips where they spoil you, take care of you. And we'll find out at our next convention coming up in September where the next trip is going to be for next year. But anyone can qualify just by building and growing your business.
Yeah, and you work with everybody in your business. It's not just your main people. You work with everybody. Help develop people. The best.
And Danielle, I'll leave it to you to give us the parting words, because you're that mom and wife that's making it all happen for your family. You're working a real job. You're building your home-based business. I didn't even realize you'd make $10,000 your first month. That's pretty phenomenal. That's definitely not the average. You're above average.
Oh, well, thank you so much. And I'm so grateful for this opportunity. I couldn't do it with my uplines. I have Joyce Ryan, I have Kristi and John, and I'm just so grateful for the opportunity that we can spread the word about these products and that we can also bless the lives of others. And just don't second guess it and don't think twice. Just do it and just follow the system and it will happen.
John and Kristi, any parting words?
No, I mean, it's been a game changer for us. I mean, this is something I would have never looked for. I would have never done. I'm not a salesperson, but I do share.
Yeah.
No, I'm a sharing person, right? So why wouldn't you share with people something that's working for you, where you're having success, where I lost 17 pounds? Why wouldn't I share that with people? I was able to retire. People are like, you left TV and you're doing what? Why would you leave TV? You're making good money. I said, yeah, but this is like changing. This is helping people change their lives, and it's incredibly rewarding.
Every time I see our team grow or they do something just crazy, like phenomenal, or like we're having a challenge right now, I just they're like my kids. I just love them. I get so excited. And so what better job is that? Get excited for people and help them rise. To me, it's the best.
So if somebody sent you this video, just get back with them, pay your $30, decide if you're going to come in with a 4-pack or a 30-pack. You can come in with a 4-pack and upgrade once you get your confidence and get in at top pay. And then, just attach to somebody, whoever brought you in, or somebody even above them that you don't know yet that may be really good at this. Just like Danielle wasn't personally sponsored by John and Kristi, but met them, and now they're all one big happy family working together. You'll have that. Whoever sent you this, there's people above them that are really successful, that are full-time at this, that are very, very proficient, and they will help you become proficient at it. I always say it's the start that stops most people when we go on a new journey. Don't let it stop you. Make a decision. You want better finances. You want to get out of debt. And most importantly, you want time freedom. It drives me crazy. The real estate agents, the car salesmen, the timeshares, no matter what they make this month, guess what they got to do next month? Chase their tail to make it again. If you ever understand residual income, no matter how hard this gets, you'll never not do this, because once you build it, it comes forever. Everything else you're doing, you got to chase the rest of your life to pay your bills. So, get started, build your home-based business, build your residual income, and create time freedom for your family. It's a 3 to 5 year game plan to change things forever. Everybody be blessed.
Thank you.